What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity NC, giving you our WWE SmackDown recap from November 29th, 2024. It's going to be a quick recap as Survivor Series just debuted last night. We'll be covering the recap of that, but tonight's SmackDown is from Salt Lake City, Utah, and to kick off the show, we have WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Bianca Belair, Naomi, Io Sky, Bayley, and Rhea Ripley all come out to the ring. Rhea says, I know it's obvious not everyone on this team are the best of friends, but none of that matters because we all step into war games. This all ends when we step into that cage. No one will stop us from ending them. Naomi says, I promise you a blow will be dealt. Bianca says one of them took out our girl Jade last week and we're going to handle it. And Rhea says, Liv Morgan, you're going to wish you never met me. That's when WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax, World Women's Champion Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Candice LeRae, and Tiffany Stratton all come out. Liv says, You're so confident. Nia says, Bayley and Io tortured you for years. Bianca, they stabbed you, and Bayley Io stabbed you in the back. Did you guys forget? Bayley says after War Games, you all won't be friends. Liv says it's funny. Bayley, after Jay got attacked, you were added to this match. Maybe you did it. Rhea says, Liv at War Games, you'll have nowhere to run from me. Liv says, I'm going to break your face on that cage tomorrow, but we're leaving tonight. But then the faces attack the heels on the ramp. Referees separate them, and this women's War Games match is going to come to a head at the show. I'll cover the match in depth when we cover the pay-per-view, but basic starting promo for SmackDown, really nothing good here, just the women getting ready to fight at Survivor Series. Next up, Andrade takes on Shinsuke Nakamura, and Nakamura for victory after landing the King Sasha, after dropping Andrade on the top post. After Shinsuke gets the win, WWE US Champion LA Knight runs in to attack Nakamura, but Nakamura sprays mist into the eyes of LA Knight. We then see Tommaso Ciampa. He tells Johnny Gargano that if he doesn't try to make things right next week, there's going to be an issue. Kevin Owens and cuts a promo. He talks about Roman Reigns throwing him off 15 feet in 2021. He talks about Roman Reigns running him over with a golf cart. And then he describes how Cody was by Roman's side when he needed someone at Hell in a Cell. And he promises that Saturday Night Main Event to turn the American Nightmare into a Canadian dream. Interesting promo from Owens. Basically explains why he attacked Cody. He feels like for years Owens been attacked by Roman Reigns in the Bloodline, and now Cody wants to team up with Roman. He didn't like that. We then see World WWE Champion Cody Rhodes defeat Carmelo Hayes after a crossroads, and just giving Cody momentum heading into Saturday night's main event. We then get a cool segment. We see Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns at a table with a seat open. Roman says that he doesn't want to wait, and he's upset that this person keeping him waiting. We find out that that person is CM Punk. Roman tells Punk he doesn't need his help. Punk says he's only here for his friend Paul Heyman. Roman doesn't like Punk and he doesn't want to team with him. Paul says Survivor Solo Sikoa has them in checkmate. If we don't accept CM Punk's help, it's over. And CM Punk, if Solo puts an end to the bloodline, you're next. Divided, we all fall to Solo. United at best, we survive. CM Punk says he wants revenge for what Solo did to his friend. After War Games, if you want to revisit this, we can. I'm doing this one time for one favor. Our wise man will owe me a favor. And CM Punk leaves. Roman asks Paul what that favor is, and Paul says, let's get through tomorrow and we'll talk about it. So clearly CM Punk and Paul Heyman have some kind of side deal here that Roman Reigns doesn't know about. My question is, what is this favor that CM Punk wants from Paul Heyman, and will it affect Roman Reigns? We'll have to wait and see. We then get our first round triple threat tournament for the WWE Women's United States Championship. Michin defeats Lash Legend and Piper Niven after landing a flying senton to Lash Legend, and Michin will move on to take on the likes of, well, the other women involved in it are Chelsea Green, Bayley, and I think that's it for now. Moving on, we have our main event of SmackDown, the WarGames Advantage Match. Jey Uso versus Jacob Fatu. Nick Aldis has made sure that everyone is barred from ringside for this match. Jacob lands a Samoan drop onto the table to Jey Uso, and then Jacob hits an implant DDT and a moonsault. And the new Bloodline and Bronson Reed will have the advantage going into War Games at Survivor Series. What does this mean for the match? We'll let you know as we just saw the pay-per-view last night. With that, that is our coverage of SmackDown. Not a lot of crazy stuff. The only moment that was really good and interesting was that promo between Paul Heyman, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns. I want to know what this favor is that Paul has promised CM Punk and what that will mean for WWE going forward. With that, we've covered all of SmackDown. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell on YouTube to stay notified when new content comes out. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.